So, hi everyone. So, welcome back to another session. So, I'm Vandana from Chennai and I've been meditating for like almost 17 years. So, today I'll be sharing on the concept, the Baba concept, which was explained by Patri sir in a very unique way. We all know the Baba Mudra, right? Like many of us know the Baba Mudra, but we don't know the exact meaning or how it is represented. So we'll be seeing about that in today's session, and I hope you'll all like it. So firstly, we'll see what are these fingers, what will the fingers represent. So in case you're like seeing, please like on your video and show me your fingers. So it'll be fun for everyone. Yeah, amazing. So the first little finger is for physical body. This represents physical body. And the ring finger, this one represents mind. The center middle finger, which is the longest of all, represents intellect. The index finger represents soul. And the thumb finger represents our higher self. You can say the higher self, the divine self, and or the universe, that we are a part of the universe. So you can have like many names. So these are the 5 representations we have. So physical body, mind, intellect, soul, and higher body, our divine self. So we'll see like step by step. So the first one, the little finger, is physical body. Physical body is generally like related with the nature. The physical body and nature are very much related. And you can also say that the physical body is made of nature components. Like we all know that earth, soil, air, and all these 5 components we all know. So it's made of these 5 components, and also we come from the physical entities, that is our parents. So our physical body is always related to the nature. And for this, Patri sir gives an example of when you want to go to washroom when you were in school, we'll ask for, sir, can I go for washroom? So this one is, they have kept it in a particular way such that this represents the physical body, and it's a natural process. So when you want to go to restroom, it's a natural process, right? It's nothing forcible or something. So we are always connected with the nature. The physical body is always connected with the nature. And then coming to the ring finger, mind. So we all know that mind is like more superior to the physical body. When you see, the little finger is obviously smaller than the ring finger, which is why the mind is more superior to our physical body. So talking about mind, we all know we get influenced by so many factors like religion, Christian, Hindu, Muslim, or many caste communities. All of these is influenced by the surroundings through our mind. So we are always connecting ourselves, or we are always depending on the mind activities. So I said mind, for this one is mind and this one is intellect, right? So many of us like have doubts, what is mind, what is intellect, right? So mind is something that creates ideas, gives us a vision of life, and has thoughts that keeps coming in. And when you talk about intellect, intellect is something that is always differentiating between the paradoxes, good or bad, right or wrong, this or that, or victory or failure, or anything. It keeps juggling between the paradoxes and also gives you the right direction. The intellect gives us the right direction. But whereas mind, it does not give you any direction. It just puts up the thoughts, the ideas, the creative stuff, and all of that. But intellect is the one that shows the correct way. So now we're talking about the mind, that is the ring finger, which is even more superior to the little finger. So it is over our physical body. Generally, in this materialistic world, we all give importance towards the physical body. I have to be fit, I have to work so much, I have to take care of my body, I have to look beautiful, I have to dress well, and all of this. But when you see in spiritual terms, physical body is even lesser than the mind. Mind plays a major role in molding yourself, in growing your true self, or even in growing spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and everything. So the physical body is always controlled by the mind. So if you're just a physical body and there's no mind or intellect instructing you, then the physical body is of no use. Your physical body needs some direction for it to work, for it to do different things. So when the mind is there and when it gives you different thoughts and instructions, only then your physical body can work. So which is why the mind is very much more superior than the physical body. And then coming to the intellect. So when we say intellect, we all, I said, like, no paradoxes. We all differentiate between the right, wrong, good, bad, know whether we can do this or not, or no success, failure, and all of these paradoxes are always controlled by the intellect. And now what we saw was physical body is very lesser. That is, mind was superior to physical body. And now when we come to the intellect, it is intellect is even more superior to the mind. So as I said, mind gives the correct directions as to what you have to choose. Whether if you go in this path, it will be right, or if you go in this path, it will be wrong. So it will give you the correct reasoning for you to understand and behave accordingly. So when you see the intellect is even more superior to the mind is superior to the physical body. So each and everything is superior. And mind and intellect are similar, but not similar. It's like that. Even here, we have a paradox going on because mind is reliable on the intellect, and intellect gives you instructions to the mind. So both of them are reliable towards each other. So we have to understand that intellect gives you the right direction, and also it's the middle center path. So Krishna says, I'm the center of all the Pandavas. We know Pandavas are 5 members. And Krishna says, I'm in between all of them. I'm neither first, I'm neither last. I'm in between all these 5 Pandavas. And even when you see Kauravas, there are so many Kauravas, and we know Pandavas and Kauravas belong to the same family and same blood. But we can easily differentiate their behavior and character. Pandavas always go in the center path with the help of Lord Sri Krishna. But when you see Kauravas, they just use their mind. They don't take the no instructions from their intellect, which is why they'll always fail in everything they do and always have a very negative thinking or negative vibrations towards any work. So intellect is the most superior and the top most thing in the whole thing, that is the all the 5 which we saw. And coming to the index finger, it is the Atma. So when we say Atma, we all know, now we are getting to know even more about Atma, but previously it's all about physical body, and physical body is the more superior thing. We never gave the importance to Atma. So Patri sir says this one represents Atma, and he says when you're instructing someone, you say, don't do this, which means you're directly or indirectly telling it to the person's Atma, not the person, the physical entity. You're not representing the physical entity, but you are telling that person's soul, be careful, come here, go there. We always use this. He says, will you ask, like, come here, go there? We don't use this, right? And all the other fingers, we only use this one, which means take care of your soul. Have awareness of what you're doing. Always take the guidance of your soul, which is very, very important. So when you take the guidance of this soul, everything will fall into the place automatically. So which is why soul is very important, and we need to understand that we are much more than physical body, which is the soul. So when you understand that you are a soul, you will automatically not depend on these other three factors, which is the physical body, mind, and intellect. You will always work towards your soul. So next comes the higher self. When you say the higher self, this we can say, as I said, higher self, the divine, the divinity or the universe, anything, we are part of that whole universe. So when we say the higher self, we all mean that all of this is nothing, and you all can see these four will be together and this is separate, right? Have you ever noticed that? We've never noticed that. We always think, okay, we have a hand, we have fingers, and it's all the same. But we've never noticed that these four stand together and this stands separate, which means this is the higher self. When you surrender all these four things to the higher self, you become one. So, which means you have to surrender your physical body, mind, intellect, and even your soul towards your higher self, that is the Purnatma. When you surrender all of these, it automatically falls in place and the universe is guiding you indirectly or directly. And you can ask me, okay, now what about Baba Mudra? Why are we like including Baba Mudra in this? So this is called the Baba Mudra, right? So we all know that this one is the mind and this one is the intellect. So as we saw, both are similar. They play monkey games and all of that. So what Patri sir says is, when you surrender your mind and intellect to your higher self, you will attain mukti. You will become a Atman. Atman means like someone who has attained the mukti. So you don't have to take care much about physical body, not worry much about physical body, nor your Atma. If you like, see, for the existence of a physical being, the main sole reason is our mind and intellect. It plays all the games, it plays all the tricks, and all the miseries and happiness is because of the mind. When your mind instructs that you're happy, you are happy. When your mind instructs you are sad, you are sad. So everything is a game of the mind, and which is also relied on the intellect. So when you surrender these both to the higher self, automatically you will attain mukti. And also, this is the process of attaining mukti. And this is called the Chin Mudra. So from here, from the Baba Mudra, we all have to go to the Chin Mudra. That is realizing Atma and your higher self is one. We are not different. And we have to understand that the Atma and higher self is the only thing that we have come to learn and evolve in this physical earth, and not give much importance to the other three entities. So when we surrender this, we do not have to worry much about the physical body and the Atma. Everything falls into the proper place. And also Patri sir says, mind is the boss of the body, the physical body. We generally do not follow our soul. We always follow the mind, which is why sometimes we go wrong, sometimes we go right. And when we see the intellect, when you do meditation and follow and understand that there's something inside you, that's something guiding you, you will follow the intellect. And what intellect is saying, that is right or wrong, you will be able to differentiate easily between what is right and what is wrong. When you're easily able to differentiate between the two, you will easily like move from mind status to intellectual status. That's why when we all know scold people, in Telugu we say buddhi leda, you don't have intellect, what? Or even in Hindi we say like buddhi, aapka buddhi kya hua hai, like we say that, right? So which is why we don't say what happened to your mind, like why are you not following your mind. We'll ask, where is the buddhi? Are you following your buddhi? Is your buddhi guiding you properly? So which is why we have to understand that the buddhi is even more superior to the mind. And at the last, as we saw, if you surrender all these two, you can attain the final stage, that is the Baba Mudra. But when you, this is the process and this is the final stage, that is Mukti. The Mukti stage is what matters when you have evolved from physical body to mind and from mind to intellect. When you have evolved all these steps, you should not worry about it because the soul and the higher self has become one. This is the final stage towards attaining mukti. So we all should come to the place where we have to follow the Chin Mudra, not just the Baba Mudra. So Baba Mudra is just the starting stage. And when we do more and more meditation, we understand that physical body is just the starting stage. And then we can grow upon to the mind state. When we grow from mind state, we'll go to the intellect. And from the intellect, we'll realize that we are soul. I think all of us here have come from the materialistic world. Most of us, it's not that all of us were born spiritually, right? At least for me. I came from the very starting stage, that is the physical body. I understood, okay, we are a physical body. We don't need anything. We just have to earn money, eat, sleep. That's the routine. That's how at least I was like in my initial stages of life. And then when I understood, okay, there's something that is guiding the physical body, it is the mind. So when I understood, okay, now we have to listen to the mind, whatever mind says, we have to follow this, we have to follow that. And I was following that. Then when I came to spirituality, then I understood, okay, even mind is just a basic stage. You have to grow towards the intellect, from mind stage to intellectual stage. So when I understood that, and when I did even more and more of meditation, I understood that the intellect, whatever is guiding you, you'll be able to take the right and the wrong very easily. So when you do meditation, you'll understand that intellect is guiding you always and shows you the difference between right or wrong, or even all the paradoxes that exist in the world. And the more I did meditation and the more I did Sajjana Sangatya, the more I did book reading and all of this, I understood that we are not just physical body, mind, or intellect, we are the soul. So when I understood, okay, now we are the soul, we are not supposed to give much importance to the physical body, which we think is the only reason for our existence. Now, what we are doing, we are working towards ourselves to become much more superior and understand the higher self. All of us are doing meditation or have come into the spiritual path to understand that we are soul and much more than the soul. So when I did meditation and I understood, okay, we are soul and we need to work towards our soul, not just for the pleasure of our physical body. As we give food for our physical body, it is also very important that we give food for our soul, which is through spirituality, meditation, book reading, and Sajjana Sangatya. And then slowly, as Patri sir says, you need to understand the soul has a Purnatma. That is the higher self. You're not just soul. You do have a higher self, which is a part of the universe. Then slowly, when I read books like Inner World, Inner Journey, all of this, then I understood that we are not just souls, we are even more than souls, which is the part of the universe. And I would like to give a small example. When we do a chapati dough, and when we take one part of the dough, will it differ? No, right? It's still a chapati dough. This is the dough, and we are taking one part. If we take one part, it doesn't mean this one is different and this is different. It's still a part of the chapati dough. Same way, we've come from the universe, the higher self. Just because we've come to the earth in form of a smaller dough, that doesn't mean the universe is different and we are different. It's just like the chapati dough. The whole of chapati is the universe. And to make the chapati, you're taking a small portion of the dough. Still, both are chapati, right? It's not like it'll become puri. Same way, this is universe, and we are coming from the universe itself, a part of the universe. So when we come down, we need to understand that we are the universe, we are the higher self, we are the Purnatma, Just because we are coming from a part of the universe, it doesn't mean we are becoming a physical body. Physical body is just for the soul. It's like, no, for heart, kidney and everything, you need a protection. That is why we have bones, and on that we have our physical body. Same like that, for our soul we need a higher self and higher consciousness to guide us. So, which is why we need to understand, just because we've come from the universe, we should never forget the fact that we are not the universe and I'm just a physical entity. We should not fall in this drama or the Maya. You always need to understand we are the universe. Universe is within me, and I am in the universe. I heard like someone asking me, asking Patri sir when he was in our house, like, is universe different and are we different? I don't understand this paradox. So Patri sir says this, like, we are universe, universe is within us, and we are in the universe. It's vice versa. We'll realize this when we do meditation. I'm telling this why? Because currently our mind is filled with so much unwanted stuff, so much garbage. So when we are filled with so much unwanted stuff, unwanted thoughts, unwanted garbage, we won't understand that universe is within ourselves. When you do meditation and create that emptiness, universe is nothing but the emptiness. Emptiness is only universe. If you go to the universe, you can't see house, you can't see people, you can't see all of this. It's just empty. So we need to understand that when we do meditation and create that emptiness within ourselves, that is universe, and that is us, the higher self. So I want all of you to meditate and grow to Baba Mudra and grow to Chin Mudra slowly in the step, or in this step of the life. So I hope this was useful, and I could cover how much ever I could with the small examples. So thank you so much for this opportunity, and yeah, we'll have the interaction at the last. You can ask any doubts and I'll see if I can clarify. And so now we'll move on to meditation. For some time, we have to understand all these, right? It's not just enough we just take in the knowledge. You need to understand and practice, which is why meditation is important. And we'll do meditation for some time to grab in all the information and knowledge. So yeah, let's all go to meditation, masters. Please close your eyes. Sit in a comfortable position, no hard and fast rule. No disturbance. Slowly close your eyes. Clasp your hands. Cross your feet. Sit in a comfortable position. No thoughts. Just observe your natural breath. No thoughts about future. No thoughts about present. No thoughts about past. Nothing. 20 minutes. just observe the natural breath. No thoughts, no disturbances, no worries, nothing. Just be with your natural breath. No thoughts. Understand that you're a divine self. Be with the natural and normal flow of your breath. Understand you are the soul, a part of the higher consciousness. Doing meditation and observing your breath will guide you to understand the real reality of life. Empty your mind by just observing your natural breath and nothing much. Create the space within yourself to understand that you are the universe, that you are the higher consciousness, that you are the divine self. Final 2 minutes, just be with your breath. Final 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly open your fingers and place it on your eyes for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And slowly open your eyes with so much gratitude for meditation and to our Guru Patri sir. Yes, I think it was a beautiful meditation, isn't it? Was it beautiful? Amazing, amazing. Okay, so hope I can see you all in your videos now for some amazing interaction. So please do on your videos if you can. That'll be amazing. Thank you so much for owning your videos. So yeah, we'll go to the interaction session. And before going to the interaction session, I would just like to add one more point from the previous session what we saw. So we all know that we represent the thumb finger for our victory, right? Victory, all the best, and all of this. Isn't it? We won't say all the best like this, right? We'll say all the best, right? So yeah. So which is why when you surrender yourself to the higher consciousness, it's always victory. So always be aware to surrender all the 4 of these to the higher consciousness to gain the victory. So yeah, I just thought of adding this point. So yes, you can share in your experiences, or if you have any doubts, you can happily share in. Yes, Anita Erisani, if I'm not pronouncing it wrong. Yes, I guess you can unmute. You're still muted. Are you able to unmute yourself? Sneha, can you just check? Can you try now once? No? Okay, just a second. I'll try if I can unmute you. Yeah, okay.
Hi, madam.
Done.
Yeah, I'm Anita from New Jersey, USA.
Amazing.
So, very great knowledge. Thank you for sharing all your knowledge. The meditation was really good, and the explanation of the 5 fingers is also amazing. Yeah, thank you for explaining everything. And today, this morning, when I was with another session, the master was saying that, the breath is the one, for us to observe it, right? So he was asking, we every day morning when we get up, we do good morning to our friends or family, whatever, like you type it or you say it when you see them, right? But he was asking, did you ever say good morning to your breath?
True.
So so we said no. So he was saying that, see that, say good morning to your breath and say thank you to your breath when you go to bed, and say good morning in the morning, and then see how amazing things happens, because we are always with the breath, but we don't acknowledge the thing, what is making us to do all great things, or the best things everyday life, even the physical things also. But we always look in the materialistic world, and then because so yeah, so that is a really good thing. So I want to share that thing. So yeah, thank
Amazing.
you so much.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
What's your good name, ma'am? What is your good
Vandana.
name? Vandana. Okay, you're from
I'm from Chennai, India.
Chennai. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm also from Hyderabad, originally from India. So Telugu
Oh,
speaking, I
nice.
don't know. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that was an amazing sharing. Anyone else would like to share something? Just be free. Don't be like no scared or no very much like what others will think. Meditation is all about expressing yourself freely and enjoying every moment. Yes, if anyone would like to like share, please do unmute or just like raise your hands. I'll unmute it for you. Okay, if no one is there to unmute or share, I would like to share one book, Surrender the Life Experience, I guess. Uh, I'm not really sure. I'll just check it and put it in the chat box. That book is all about surrendering yourself to the higher consciousness, just like not taking control of each and every situation and just like leaving each and every situation to the universe. You have to try your best and you have to work hard and you should not expect any results. You should just like surrender yourself to the universe and yeah, the surrender experiment by Michael A. Singer. Yeah, thank you so much. So it's in the chat box. I did like go through that book, read it, and I've heard it by many masters. That one book really had a very huge impact on me because until then I was thinking, no, why my life is going in such a way, why I'm not getting the expected outputs from what I'm doing or what the situation is. And when I like read that book and went through that book through many other masters, I understood that just like work hard, don't expect anything, leave your results to the universe, surrender to your higher self, and everything will fall into the place automatically. You don't have to stress too much on your life or life situations. When you surrender to the universe and your higher self, everything will be beautiful and there's nothing much to worry upon. So I just thought this book was very much relatable to the topic that we saw. So I just thought of sharing that. Yeah. Yeah, Disha, but what? I guess I'll just unmute you. Yes, can you unmute now? Amazing. Hi, Disha.
सेशन अच्छा था। फाइव फिंगर्स कॉन्सेप्ट के बारे में बहुत अच्छा था सही में। और आपने जो
Hi.
बताया कि सब चीजें हमें सरेंडर करनी है तो वो तो मैं कर ही रही हूँ। मतलब पहले हो नहीं पाता था, वो हो जाता है।
Beautiful,
बहुत
beautiful. Amazing.
थैंक यू।
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. Anyone else? Like, do you have any questions or do you want to share anything? Or even you can share your experience with Patri sir, meditation, or how meditation has transformed your life. Anything? Okay, maybe I'm seeing Deepa on the screen. Maybe you would like to share something? Okay, maybe.
Hi.
Hi.
And it was very nice, like very new the meaning of these fingers.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, this was the wonderful session. And like one more thing I want to ask you, like always we cross up, clasp our fingers, right? So
Yeah.
like there are any other mudras also we can use it for instead of clasping the fingers? Like why do we do that? I think these maybe the something we have to join and connect something or like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So generally we've seen many other mudras as well. When we do that mudra, we initially collect the energy, but it is not getting stored. It's getting in, again it's going out. So when you see this or any other mudra, whatever you do, the energy is getting in yourself and again it will be passing out through your fingers again.
Acha.
So when you clasp your hands and when you cross your feet, you are just creating an interlocking system. So the energy is revolving in and around your body. It's not going out. So for how much of your time you're doing meditation, all the energy you're collecting is just into your body. It's not going out. So you've interlocked the energy within your body. So that is the main reason Patri sir has said we have to interlock all the energy within ourselves and not let go of the energy. So that is the main reason.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. Fine, thank you. Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Suchi Chopra, yes, I'll just unmute you. Yep, you can unmute.
या हाय एक्चुअली जो दीपा जी ने अभी पूछा तो इंटरलॉक की जगह अगर हम फिंगर टिप फ्रॉम आवर फिंगर टिप्स द एनर्जी फ्लोज फ्रॉम देयर इफ you can feel even that energy if you put your fingers on any surface you can feel from some distance also not by touching so if we do we touch the tips of fingers and your thumb also of course with 5 thing so it will you will more of vibration within your body it will flow it's the same thing which you were saying which Patri ji said he interlock it will remain inside us it will not go but when we touch with tips you can feel more energy one can feel more
It
energy
seems only these two, right?
Right. And if we, wait 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we do this in this way, like thumb is upside, thumb is upside, and if we can sit in this position for a long time, it will, it's the balance like we are, and our arms are like sideways so it will give more impact it's a 5 elements based theory like that thumb is upwards the space and the it's there are many things which I'm very confused about in few culture it's called like mercury finger so there's little confusion within me also so from my side I don't know so, so in that position also, if you can sit for a long time, it will help.
It will help, but I think the interlocking system is even more superior because only for that particular time when you're meditating or when you're in silence, maybe you can feel that energy for a particular time, but it is not like saving, right? But when you do this interlocking system, all the energy is getting saved in you. It's not just for the time being. For the entire day, you can like many of our master like they do a meditation, and for the entire day they are active. We've heard of these experiences, right? So when you follow this, the entire energy is within you. It's not just for that particular time being. So which is why we use the interlocking system. So yeah.
Right. And if you notice few celebrities or ministers, even PM, Prime Minister, you can notice they always touch their 5 fingers, tip only. Whenever they do a speech or something like that. Even I practice this throughout the day. Whenever I sit somewhere, I'm not doing anything from my hands. So I prefer to sit in this position so the energy will flow within my
like this,
head.
right? You're meaning like this.
Right. It
So,
won't go out.
Yeah, that okay. But generally, when we are talking or when we are sitting, like you mentioned, right? Sometimes because of the tension, we automatically go to this mudra. And this mudra creates certain energy and creates some relief to your body at that particular moment. So here we are practicing energy storage. It's not only for that particular moment. But as you mentioned, for that particular moment when we are stressed, we do like this. And automatically it creates a mudra which helps in releasing the stress and which helps in cooling down our body and the nervous system. Each and every mudra has a specific meaning, But when we do the interlocking system, the energy is being stored. Like, however, in pyramid, we are storing the energy. I mean, the pyramids are storing the energy, and when we do meditation, we are collecting that energy. Same way, when we are like doing the interlocking system, the energy is being conserved within us. So, yeah,
Right.
everything has a specific meaning and an energy, but
Right.
the interlocking system is much more like effective, no, for the entire day. So that's
Yeah.
what we see.
And when, like, we always used to hear that energy flows from our body, from our eyes, if we close our eyes. So whenever I feel low or exertion is there, so I shut my eyes and close my eyes and then sit in this position. So I don't know if it works how much or nothing at all, but I feel ki might be there are something which is not going outside.
Yeah.
So, right. Hmm. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And you have a very beautiful smile.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
So I think lastly we have Oppo. Yes, you can unmute.
Hari Om. Basic, the
Hello.
concept of energy is within you, and there are different mudras. Main are the 5 mudras in which we get the power. Mostly, you have seen the thumb and both the index finger. If you put on each other cross, then you get the power of that particular from all over. Especially, you can see all the ministers and especially the Elon Musk having that position. So there are 5 basic best mudras which give you energy, power. They are depending on the what power you want. So you,
Okay.
when you do LOA, means law of attraction, so in that way, when you sit in the these mudras by meditation, you will automatically get the power, you will get the importance from other people.
Okay.
This is experience. Rest, everyone has his own experience.
Yeah.
And second, what you said was your this part on Pran Krishna. You said all the this what just one. All the Kauravas have the logic of each and everything, but the Pandavas have only with the all the 5 chakras in each 5 chakra from Nakul and Mooladhara. So it goes on,
Mhm.
and is your Pran Krishna. With that, your breath, it should be rotate from your back. The spinal cord you take in and out, and the all
We can't hear you now. I don't know. I think we've lost the connectivity maybe. Okay. So I think we've lost like connectivity. And now it's also like, yeah. Okay. So if there's no one else, yeah, we've come to the end of the session. And thank you so much, everyone, like for joining in and giving me an opportunity to share whatever I know. And yeah, thank you so much. We'll meet you all tomorrow with another beautiful master and another beautiful session. So hope we all like see